Is your stream running? I don't see it.
Your call. Let's see. According to the wikis, the two best starting classes are the Warrior and Pyromancer. The Warrior is a pure melee build. The Pyromancer has fire magic. Really? Because the Pyromancer actually... Yeah. Oh. Well, if he actually plays the Pyromancer in this game, you end up like doing 1,000 damage on bosses. Okay. Hi. Once again, your call. There's one real good item. I picked the Master Key, which is pretty, but I don't know if it would like be useful for you since you wouldn't want to get into higher level areas early. But it's still like good to just skip over places you would need a key. Twin Humanities, you'll just get that in the game anyway. Black Fire Bomb, you can just buy those anyway in the game. The Tiny Beings ring isn't really that good. There's one character you use that on, and it's for dialogue. I never got that before, actually. Because it's only like a one-time use. Like, if you get one of the rings, the binoculars or the master key. Actually, don't pick the binoculars because you get that early in the game anyway. Black Fire Bomb's pretty good if you want to like fight off the tutorial boss like right away. Mm-hmm. No, it's just cosmetic. Which one? The black one? He's the only one smiling. You sure you don't want to go? You sure you don't want to go Pyromancer? Okay. All right. Just hit accept, yeah.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees.
You can just skip the cutscenes if you want.
Dragons.
Okay.
Then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, The undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
The big door. That's where you gotta go. No, that's it. You could destroy this boss with the black fire bombs, or you can run to the left. There's an open door that gets you your starting equipment. If you destroy them with the black fire bombs, you do get a good weapon out of it. With those fire bombs, it's pretty easy to get them. Just track them and then hit X. 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 You use item button, which is X. Yep. If you go behind him to his butt, then he will never hit you. Huh. You got the hammer out of it. Yeah. Hit RB. Yep. RB and no. No, that was not it. Pause. RB1. A. Okay, you see at that pause menu at the corner, those are different tabs. And then you can hit X on that and show like the values or whatever. Hit. Okay. Then go back to get. Okay, and then select that. No. Select the hammer. Hit X. Select. No. Go back to the selection screen. Hit X. There you go. That shows you the stats you need, the damage. The parameter bonus, that is, if you're exceeding the requirements, you get additional damage added. Ah, cool. Yeah. And that green thing is your lost. Go hit the green. Hit Y, you use two hands and it's a little bit better. You see the green area? That's souls. That's what you just lost. You know what? Yeah, go through that little door. You got to get your starting equipment. That's a cool hammer, but you're not going to be good with it at this point in time. Down the hall and to the left. Yep, go to the little room on the left. Okay. Equip your shield. Down. Select shield. Hit B. Hit B. The menus are up. There you go. Use the time. What? There was a guy there with a bow and arrow that was shooting at you. Just replace the hammer for now. You can't use it right now. You got to level up your strength. B again. Is your, like, resolution compromised because you're streaming or something? Yeah. Use that roll to dodge attacks. Oh, cool. Someone... Okay, so that white, or that yellow light, someone else is playing the game. They upgraded their, like, healing items, so you got a bonus healing item. You didn't get it in your inventory because you don't have it yet. You're about to, but not yet. You go up the stairs. Behind you. then you go down the stairs.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this.
Yep, hit A.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Okay, you know what? No, you don't have that. That is not a thing. That person is lying. Yeah, watch out for stuff like that. People do that. I don't want to trick you this early in the game. Heal. D-pad down for your... D-pad down. Yep. This is where you were supposed to face the boss again, but you killed him early, so you can just drop down there and get there's nothing in that room except an enemy. Yeah, he's not dead. So you just drop down that area. And then just go in the big door that, yep, just open that big door. Just walk straight through the middle, up the stairs, and up to the edge of the cliff. There you go.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. to leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Alright, at that bonfire you can now level up. Yep. Vitality's health, strength is damage, dexterity is also damage. They're both damage, but they are used to like help with different weapons. Intelligence is magic, faith is miracles, endurance is stamina. I'll let you be the judge of what you want to level up.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Yeah.